All right, so welcome everybody to Wellness Wednesday. I am really excited to introduce this week's presenter, Priya Shah. Priya has been a practicing craniosacral therapist for 14 years. She's also a University of Michigan alumni, yoga teacher, theta healing instructor, corporate wellness speaker, ordained minister. So she wears many, many hats. She integrates all these passions into each powerful patient focused on holistic healing and her teachings. And so Priya is really genuinely interesting in the health of the world and everyone individually on this planet. And so I think you're going to see a lot of that when she speaks to us today. She's going to introduce us to CranioSacral Therapy. She's also going to talk a little bit to us about the power of intention. And then at the end, she is going to guide us through a few minutes of meditation. And so I think we'll be leaving here very, very zen. So with that, Priya, welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Viviana. And thank you, Selena, for inviting me, Selena Rivera. I am excited to be here. The chat boxing's kind of new, so I'm going to be trying to focus on both, but Viviana will be kind of helping me with that. And then like she mentioned, at the end, we are going to do a short guided meditation. It's called a Yoga Nidra, because I want you to leave with like actual practices. You know, theory is so good and understanding theory is important, but we have to go the next step, which is we have to actually do the practices. And so the guided meditation, I'd invite you to kind of lay on the ground if you have that available to you. If not, you can sit in your chair, or you can just listen, and maybe later you can watch the recording at a more appropriate time and space, and you can go through the meditation with us. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you. I'm excited. And yeah, healing, you know, my body, my clients' bodies, and the world has been my passion for many years. I did my traditional training in Western medicine, and then I've become more and more holistic. All right, so we're going to move along here. If I can start. And I am not a tech person, so you guys have to bear with me a little bit if I have any issues, just be patient. So this is me, just really quick. I'm a yoga master, craniosacral therapist. Theta healing involves more spiritual healing, and a minister because really that's part of the whole practice. And I've done a lot of charity work in India, and I've received some awards from that through my University of Michigan. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what makes up our body, what makes up us, and where kind of we come from. We have these two main factors. We have our genetical influence and we have our environmental influence. Our genetic influence is kind of the code we were born with, you know, our DNA that our parents gifted us with. And that also tells us our predisposition for diseases, because along with the brown hair and the brown eyes, there's also predisposition for possibly diabetes, hypertension, or anything else that's on our family line. That's the beauty of the second half, which is the environmental influences. And it's after birth, you know, there's even the environmental influences that start right away, like, did you have a vaginal birth? How was your birthing experience? Were you breastfed as a baby? Those carry with you for your whole life. But now we can get into our right here and now. Like, what is the environment that you are creating for yourself, your family, and your space? And to really get clear with that, you got to look at your diet. Like, what are the nutrition and the nutrients that you're actually taking in? And what are the toxins that you're taking in, and starting to understand the balance between that. And when I'm talking about your toxins you're taking in, I'm not just talking about the food. I mean, that's the big one, is like the food you're ingesting. But I want everyone to press 1 in their chat box if they're taking in other toxins. You know, sometimes we have toxic people in our life. We have television. I mean, I think television in itself is kind of a toxin. There is some good shows on there, but most of the shows really increase our stress level and our depression. And so finding and choosing shows that are not, you know, that are more, you know, we say pure or enlightening, that are going to kind of bring you to more peace than take you away from it. Our exercise level, our stress level, our emotional well-being. Do we have a spiritual practice? Do we feel connected? Because all the longevity studies of people that live a long time, it's people that have hope and feel connection to some sort of higher power. And so having that is an important environmental influence as to how your body's going to function. Sleep is huge. We're learning more and more about sleep. Unfortunately, we're learning about sleep because our current society, there's so much sleep deprivation. And we're learning that if our body doesn't have a chance to fully recover from the day before, it doesn't have what it needs to take on the next day's stress. And so you just keep adding and adding and adding until the straw that breaks the camel's back. And that's when you go into the doctor and you sometimes hear something you don't want to hear. Neuroplasticity is a really exciting new topic, and it's basically starting to show what yogis have been doing for a long time, but that we can influence our DNA, we can influence our genetics by the environment that we put ourselves in. That even though we might have a family predisposition for diabetes and hypertension, by making choices of a plant-based diet and a low toxic life and exercise, we might never activate those DNA codes. So that's so powerful to know now that we, even though we're given this DNA from our parents, we have the power to really decide what expresses itself and what doesn't. So here's the central nervous system. You guys call it the CPU, and in the world of medicine, we call it the central nervous system. This is like what has the most effect on our body. And so when we can influence the central nervous system, even in a slight way, it can have a dramatic influence on the rest of our body. And so the craniosacral system speaks directly to gently releasing the central nervous system. So the central nervous system works on two main systems. It's called the sympathetic system and the parasympathetic system. So the S from the sympathetic system, you can remember as stress. This is the stress system. So when you're thinking about all these things that are showing up on the screen, press 1. Does anyone have any of this going on? Like staying up too late, harassment, you know, deadlines, conflicts, debts. I mean, all this stuff, okay, is going on all the time. And so we're trying to figure out how to manage it and how to like work better into this system. The parasympathetic system is called the peace system. And these are ways we activate our parasympathetic system: by breathing, by meditation, by emotional awareness, sensory awareness, relaxation techniques, and affirmations. So here's a list of my affirmations. They're like up on my bathroom, they're up in my mirrors. I mean, I'm doing affirmations a lot for myself because we learned that it's not just about like thinking nice things. That's a good start, our thoughts, but the actual like voice of speaking your truth and resonating that through kind of the world out there has its own power. So you guys are mostly on mute, but we're going to go through and do a few of these affirmations together. So I'd really invite you all at home to, to go through and do these affirmations with me. And just see how you feel when you're done. Like notice how you feel now, and then no one can hear you, but you can print this page out and you can start reading it every day as a right now practice to change how you feel and think about yourself. So ready? Let's go. And I encourage you, talk along with me, okay? I create a safe and secure space for myself wherever I am. I give myself permission to do what's right for me. I am confident in my abilities. And you can like get a dance on with any of these, whatever makes you feel it, you know? I use my time and my talents to help others. What I love about myself is my ability to heal the world. That's mine. I feel proud of myself. I give myself space to grow and learn. I allow myself to be who I am without judgment. I listen to my intuition and I trust my inner guide. I accept my emotions and let them serve their purpose. I give myself the care and attention I deserve. I am creatively inspired by the world around me. I put my energy into things that matter to me. I trust myself to make the right decision. I am becoming closer to my true self every day. I am grateful for the people I have in my life. I'm learning valuable lessons from myself every day. I am at peace with who I am as a person. So just take a minute and breathe that in and let it really like sit with you and let your cells absorb that. And imagine starting your day every day with that. And at lunchtime, rereading them. So print these out and you can pick ones that work for you. You can even go online and Google affirmations, and there's books written about it. Pick 10 and start with 10 that work for you every morning. and just see how it affects your life. And pick topics that are things you want to work on. I really want to work on budgeting, so I'm going to do affirmations around money. I really want to work on health. I'm going to do affirmations around health. Okay? They're great, they're free, and they don't take that much time. Sleep, like I said, sleep reduces stress. And we also learned that people that don't get enough sleep, when we measure their anxiety the next day, it's 30% higher. So, you know, some nights I take melatonin, some nights I take CBD, but get the sleep you need. It's not as good as pure sleep. And then also winding down at night before you go to sleep is so important. But the more sleep that you have in your rest, you know, in your sleep bank, the more ready you are to face the day's challenging. So yoga nidra is called yogic sleep, and it's supposed to be equivalent to about 3 hours of sleep by going into a deep meditation for 45 minutes, because your brain goes to those deep theta brain waves, you know, like in a REM sleep. And through a guided meditation that you're able to experience today, we're going to try to get you there in just a few minutes. All right, so craniosacral therapy is one of the things I'm really passionate about. It's a light touch modality. I'm very gentle when I touch the hand, but we're accessing right into the deep tissues of the brain and the spinal cord, and normalizing all the environment that the fluid that surrounds the nervous system is bathed in. So by normalizing the craniosacral system through gentle touch of releasing the skull and the spine, you're able to start healing your body. Chakras, I don't know if you guys know or don't know about chakras, but now we're starting to get in the energy field. So a lot of people may or may not see auras. You know, that's something I do see and experience with people. And as you're experiencing people's auras, you see their chakras. They're like spinning wheels that are in their energy field. And so if there's blockages in the chakras, eventually those blockages are going to get to your physical body. So you want to make sure that your spiritual self is also in alignment, keeping your energy field clear and your aura clear. So this is more the energy field that I'm working with when I see people. I'm working with their 7 chakras in their body. I'm working with their earth chakra, connecting you to your purpose in life of why you're here on this planet. And some people need to get reconnected to their earth star, like, why am I really here? And then I'm working with some of your higher chakras all the way up to your 12th chakra, where I'm working with connecting their clients back to their source energy. So holistic living, these are the things that work for me and that I work for a lot of my clients: a plant-based diet, daily meditation, training your mind, daily exercise, training your body, daily gratitude, changing your mind, daily affirmations, changing your mind and your spirit, feeling like you're surrounded by a community of love, investing your time, your money, your resources, and self-care is the best investment you can make. And that means you're prioritizing yourself, and you're open to transformation and spiritually centered. Okay, so the goal is we want to get you into that parasympathetic peaceful state. And so that's what we're going to give you a real life example of right now. So if you have an ability to lay down or something, that would be great. Right now is the time to do it. If you have any way that you can kind of, you know, sit up and feel more comfortable, we can do that too. But we're going to do about a 10-minute meditation right now. So some people can do it seated. I will say that seated for 10 minutes, if you're not a meditator, sometimes will feel like a lot. But if you are a meditator, you know, I do long meditations now. But when I first started meditating about 15 years ago, 10 minutes felt like an hour. So wherever you are, it's perfect. The main thing of yoga and the main thing of life is come as you are and start today. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Come as you are today to your mat. Come as today to your meditation, and just accept yourself fully of where you are and commit to a new practice and a new person tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna start kind of closing our eyes gently. If you are laying, I invite you to like open your legs as wide as you can, putting your arms up, palms up, trying to lay in Shavasana, if you know what that is. It's just your final rest in yoga. And start deepening your breath. So I invite you to close your eyes and start bringing your eyeballs back into yourself. We spend most of our day with our energy focused outward, and now we're going to transform that, and we're going to re-gift ourselves all of our energy, bringing it back home. And as you start to bring your energy back home, you're going to start slowing your breath down. Inhaling for 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, long and deep, and exhale, using the entire 5 counts, fully relaxing every muscle in your body. Feel any areas of tension, and as you inhale, bring energy and divine light to that area of your body. And as you exhale, slowly releasing, like black smoke leaving your body, any stress, tension, and negativity. Inhaling in light and love, filling every cell in your body, and exhaling anything that no longer serves you. And you find yourself laying in a beautiful mountain stream. As your body starts to relax and calm, and as you're laying in the stream, you feel the water flowing around your body. It's a little cool, and then you feel the hot sun on your face warming you, creating the perfect temperature of the cool water rolling over your body and the hot sun warming you. You feel the wind blowing over your body, and the birds are chirping out in the distance as the leaves rustle, and you feel completely connected to this river that you're laying in. All the elements are present of the air and the earth, supporting you every step of the way. And as you go deeper and deeper into your long inhales and full exhales, something starts to tingle at the crown of your head and swirl as your crown chakra begins to open. And now the water, along with going around your body, starts to go in your body, filling your toes and your feet with luminosity and the sparkling divine light. Now the water starts to fill your ankles and your legs. Any area of pain or darkness, just pause and allow the water to completely permeate every cell in your body. The water continues to flow through the top of your head, down your right and left energy channels, and now starts to fill your knee joints, repairing all the ligaments and cartilage in your knees, bringing total illumination back to your upper thighs, your sciatic nerve. The water continues to flow and fill your hip joints. The entire joint is filling, healing, and bringing illumination. Any area of darkness, just pause and allow the water to gently absorb any darkness. The water continues to fill through the top of your head, down your right and left energy centers, and now starts to fill your whole gut and colon, filling all your organs of digestion, your small intestines, your large intestines, your reproductive organs. The water continues to fill your stomach, your liver, your spleen, your kidneys, until everything is bright and shining and glowing. The water continues to flow through the top of your head, filling your lungs, re-illuminating any area of darkness in your lungs, in your heart, filling your neck. Now the water starts to travel down your arms, filling your fingers, your wrist joints, your carpal tunnel re-illuminating and healing your hands and your arms and your elbows. The water continues to flow and fill your shoulder joints, your neck, and completely starts to fill your head with your mouth and all of your teeth. Fill your nose and your sinuses, your sinus cavities. Filling your eyes, repairing your vision and your visual field, that you always see truth wherever you go. The water starts to now go through and fill your entire auric field, opening and lining all of your chakras, starting with your base chakra, connected to your material life, all your worldly possessions as the chakra starts to spin in a clockwise direction, located just below your reproductive organs. Your second chakra now starts to illuminate, located just below your belly button, activating your sexual chakra, connecting you with intimacy and interpersonal relationships, healing your intimacy. The water continues to flow and fill your third chakra, located just below your rib cage, a large yellow turbine spinning in a clockwise direction. This is your power center. As this chakra activates, you reconnect to your human power, the primal power you were gifted when you came into this life. As this power center activates, you're able to move forward in your life. Continuing to flow to your heart chakra in the middle of your chest, the largest chakra, bright green, swirling, connecting you to unconditional life, unconditional love, getting you to the meaning of life, of loving all beings. Coming to your throat chakra, right at the front of your neck, this chakra starts to illuminate, spinning. Your third eye between your eyebrows, illuminating, activating your intuition, your ability to understand other people's thoughts, bringing you closer to compassion because you truly understand what they're going through. Starting to activate your higher chakra, your seventh chakra at the top of your head, your eighth chakra, the seat of your soul, ninth chakra, about 10 feet above your body, 10, 11, and 12. They're all swirling in a clockwise, almost like a tube, leading into your auric field. And as the 12th chakra opens, connecting you to universal consciousness, to divinity, and connecting us all to each other. As we savor this space of full connection of our energy field and our body fully connected, let the water flow through our whole body, cleaning up any areas of darkness that are left and out our feet. Now the water in our feet starts to empty. The water in our knees and our legs start to empty. The water in our hips and thighs start to empty. The water in all of our digestive tract, pulling with it any density, any toxicity, any negativity. Let it flow down your legs and out your feet, back into the stream of consciousness. It's not yours. Allowing your fingertips to open and allow the water to flow out your fingertips, your arms, your shoulders, any area of darkness. Allow the water to just pull it out your body, back into the stream. Allowing your head, your neck to clear, fully illuminating, until the water is now flowing all the way from divinity through all of your chakras, through all of your body, and out the bottom of your feet. The water flows from the top of your head, down your full body, and out your feet. Focusing on your intention, focusing on the love that you're creating for yourself, the love that you're creating for people that are important to you, the love you're creating for your community. And as you heal, you're going to become more and more available for all of those people. Slowly allowing yourself to come out of meditation, gently opening your eyes back up. Deepening your breath, inhaling fully and exhaling fully. Welcome back when you're ready to join me. Hopefully you were able to sense a little taste of meditation. That was about, 8 to 10 minutes. So just inviting that practice, in the morning is a great time to do it when you're laying on your bed, or in the evening when you really need to download everything that's happened to you during the day. You can really start to connect back to this meditation, Yoga Nidra. And it's available to you anytime. And these practices are what really stay with us. It seems like, how can this really stay with us? But actually the research shows is once you go into a theta brainwave, for the next 45 minutes, people are handling stress better. So at lunch break, if you can ever start making time for yourself, at your desk, start, getting your colleagues involved in it. Hey, let's do a quick 10-minute meditation before we go into this meeting, and just see how much more creativity you really have during that brainstorming session when you guys all go in there clear and focused. So anyway, I wanted to kind of end this with, here's my contact information, Priya Shah. I work out of Detroit, Michigan. It's been an honor to share space with you. This is my passion and this is my purpose. So I invite you to email me anytime with any comments or questions that you have. And if you're in Detroit, I come to you. So I come to your hotel room or your friend's place, and we can have an amazing healing session. And you will leave feeling much lighter, but your whole auric energy field, you're really going to leave a new person. Because once you've had an energy cleaning, you're really not the same person, because a lot of that stuff that was holding you back, it's now in the river of consciousness and it's not part of your life anymore. So I send you away with deep blessings and gratitude. Thank you so much to Selena. Thank you to Viviana. Thank you to the whole HIT Executive Council that is allowing me to share my message. And I really hope something resonated with you today. The affirmations, the meditation, really looking at the nutrition you're taking in your body and your food and your environment. And I hope it's one step closer for you to get to truth. Okay? Blessings so much. I appreciate this time we've shared, and I hope to meet you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Priya. We appreciate you spending time with us. This was wonderful. Thank you so much. I hope this helps everyone else for the rest of their week. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care.
Thank you. Blessings.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.